go from there. Nope. Mac is probably at the chess club. There we go. Got all the books now. Okay, Fortress in Adelaide on October 24th, 1621. Grille Fortress Melody Stronghold on the eastern side of the Burundian Empire was obliterated. The cause of this destruction is believed to be an unknown weapon developed by Crossbell, which recently declared independence. Damage report: the foundation of the fortress remains, but most of it has been destroyed. Reportedly, the number of survivors is extremely small, making it impossible to discern exactly what the cause was. The 5th Armored Division, including its commanding officer, Lieutenant General Walter, also fell in the attack, leaving the fate of soldiers who were part of it unknown. I didn't actually think they died. Current situation: the 4th, 6th, 9th and 11th Armored Divisions have gathered on the Empire's eastern border, and the area to the east of the Twin Dragons Bridge is on high alert. Additionally, the Kyrgyzstan Provincial Army at the Twin Dragons Bridge and the Taria Provincial Army at the Swords Barrier have both dispatched battalions and are preparing themselves for whatever may occur. The Transcontinental Railroad has also suspended services indefinitely. And demonstration in Heimdall. The outcry against Crossbell's cowardly behaviour has been ongoing day after day. Angry citizens fill Driscoll's Plaza, crying out for a declaration of war. Due to the unrest, uncertainty has spurred an increase in the price of goods in Heimdall, and those who believe that the current crisis is the result of a conspiracy between Crossbell and the Cavalry Republic are increasing in number. The thing was, they aimed their big guns at Crossbell and actually fired them. The Arcanisms, as they're called, basically stopped them from destroying Crossbell, and that's when the white one destroyed the guns. Down with Crossbell, prepared for the threat of the east. Self-employed man, please be aware that it remains impossible to use IBC bank accounts at this time. Announcement from His Majesty and the government. His Majesty Emperor Eugene III has issued a statement to the nation promising a resolution to the current crisis. In response, the Imperial government also declared that they would take firm action to resolve the situation. As well, an important statement would be announced in the coming days. We were told who could possibly have imagined that any of these recent events would ever occur, and yet our great nation has overcome countless crises in the past. Our ancestors stood strong in the face of adversity, and we too must do likewise. Citizens of Umbronia, now is the time to rise up. Notice to our readers: we thank all of our readers for their continued patronage. Considering recent circumstances, we foresee the possibility that future issues of this paper may experience delays in release and delivery, and ask for your forgiveness should this prove to be the case. Additionally, there are unconfirmed reports of a large bluish-white barrier surrounding Crossbell City. Under the circumstances, it is highly unlikely that this is the result of a new weapon developed by Crossbell, and we ask all those who live nearby, as well as all who have any contact with the region, to be especially careful. We can only pray that these events see a swift conclusion and all of us can go back to living in peace. Editor-in-Chief. If I remember right, we were, after we fought Arius McLean and, I can't remember her name, Gingerhaired girl, the IBC dude's daughter, can't remember. After we fought them, we were basically taking A prisoner put in prisons all around the place. I think we were locked up for a month or two, weren't we? Was it a month? So we never actually saw a lot of this, a lot of the bad stuff happen at first. In Azure, all we knew was basically what we were told, type thing. And then we came out and basically took the barrier down and actually stopped it all, if you know what I mean. So it's gonna be interesting to see what happens this side, if you know what I mean. Because I don't think they did try to actually attack them again because they're afraid. I don't think they actually did attack at all. Because I don't think Kia killed them. I have a funny feeling she didn't. This is a fashion building. Or not any. Where's Toa?
Oh, Rean.
I figured I could find you here.
Yep. The student council will be passing out radios for every classroom, so I'm trying to figure that out at the moment. Are you guys planning on listening to the Chancellor's statement too?
Yep.
How could we not? He's supposed to be addressing the entire country after all.
Yeah. Whatever it's about, it's going to be something big. I don't think anyone could have imagined the relationship between Crossbell and Erebonia going south like this. I sure hope Angie's okay. What with all of this political turmoil right now.
Toa.
Sorry about that. I'm the student council president. I need to stay focused on what's going on right here, right now. Angie would laugh at me if she could see me getting distracted over her anyway.
That's right. We've got to focus on getting through this. Still, don't try to take on more than you can handle. I'm not the only one ready to give you a hand if you need it.
Will do. Thanks. Oh yeah, why were you looking for me in the first place?
Crow.
Right. I almost forgot. Do you have any idea where Crow might have gone?
Crow? Nope, I'm afraid not. He didn't mention that he had to go anywhere when I talked to him yesterday, at least.
Was yesterday the last time you saw him?
Yeah, he was giving me back some of the stuff he borrowed from me since graduation's getting so close. That was nice of him, but then he gave me everything he borrowed from Angie, too. It's only polite to give back the stuff you borrowed in person. Now it's more work for me.
Well, that's a very Crow thing to do. Well, I'll keep asking around and find out if anyone knows where he's gone.
Sounds like a good idea.
Okay.
Oh, but make sure you're back in your classroom by noon, okay?
Okay.
Of course.
Okay, so it's just the engineering building and then the old schoolhouse. Hey, where's the bike? Oh, there it is.
I still can't believe there's a weapon out there powerful enough to level Gorelia Fortress like that.
Yeah, wait till you see it.
I didn't think you could get much more powerful than those railway guns.
Yeah. Having seen the railway guns in person, I can hardly believe it myself. There are rumors that whatever that weapon is, it's managed to fend off the armored divisions several times, too.
Yep.
Still, I Can't help but wonder what the Chancellor's gonna say in his national address. Whatever it is, I have a feeling that it's gonna shake up some things around here. This is a military academy after all.
Yep.
Who knows? We might even see active duty. Even as an engineer, I doubt they'd make an exception for me. Could be that my lazy days tinkering with orbital bikes are numbered.
Oh, don't say that, George.
Well, no point stressing out too much about the future till we're there. Didn't mean to be a downer about it. Go on and listen to the broadcast, but don't worry yourself too much. This country may go through a lot in the coming years, but ultimately, we have a say in our future.
Yep.
That's a good way to look at it. I don't want to look away from what's happening. We have to be aware of our present to take charge of our future. But anyway, you wouldn't happen to know where Crow is, would you? He hasn't shown up to class today.
Crow? Can't say that I do. He came by yesterday with a box of things he'd borrowed from me, but he never mentioned having any plans today.
Okay.
Dang. Anyway, I'll keep asking around to see if anyone else knows where he is.
Well, knowing Crow, he's probably just wandering around somewhere. Just keep looking around and I'm sure you'll run into him.
Okay.
Will do.
Okay, so all the things left is the old schoolhouse.
Nothing out of the ordinary has happened here in the old schoolhouse ever since that night. We kind of ended up pushing it to the back of our minds, what with the way things have been going in Crossbell.
But
Huh? It's unlocked. I wonder if someone's already inside. George is in the engineering building right now, so it can't be him. If any of the students just idly wandered in here, they'd be in real danger.
yep.
I should probably take a look inside, just in case. I checked around inside of the old schoolhouse, but there didn't seem to be anyone around. But all the same, I didn't want a chance leaving anyone down there, so I decided to check the 7th floor.
Lovely. Lovely. Oh, there's Milliam.
Milliam?
Oh, Reen! Come to take a sneak peek too?
Is this where you've been the whole time? You do know we have class, right?
Oh. Dang, I knew I was forgetting something.
Honestly. So, what's piqued your interest? It doesn't look like this thing has anything in common with Aragetlum.
I don't know. I can't shake the feeling that it might, at least a little. Not the same, but like they share some kind of underlying principle.
Okay.
I've got no idea what you're talking about.
I guess you wouldn't really understand without being connected.
Connected.
But now it makes sense why Gramps asked me to keep an eye on this place, though. I had no idea there'd be something this cool down here.
Wait a minute. Are you talking about Chancellor Osborne?
Yep.
Did he know there was something like this here?
Not really sure. He just asked me to keep an eye on the building itself. And said to let him know if anything unusual happened. Whoopsie! That was supposed to be confidential.
So, the Chancellor has an interest in our quaint old schoolhouse, does he? We did just find out that Captain Claire is a Thor's graduate, but...
Hey, what you thinking about?
Say, Milliam, was investigating the old schoolhouse the reason you enrolled at the academy?
Well, sorta, but it was more of a side thing. There was
Okay.
a more important reason, but that kinda stopped being a concern. So I guess it's just this now.
Something more important than this? Not sure what she's getting at. Doesn't sound like she's trying to hide something important from me, though.
Oh yeah! It's almost time for Gramps' speech, isn't it?
Yep.
I guess I should head back and listen to him drone on.
Oh, so you already knew about that. We were all planning to listen in the classroom.
Sweet! I'll just listen with you guys then. What are we waiting for? Let's go!
You.
Nothing keeps you down for long, does it? Oh, yeah. You haven't seen Crow around anywhere, have you?
Huh? Nope. Is he cutting class too?
Well, he's probably just hiding out somewhere on campus. None of the others have seen him, though. I wonder if he went into town.
Huh. Maybe. Want to try looking around, Trista? I'll come with you.
Okay.
Sounds like a good idea. If he's not on the school grounds, chances are he's somewhere in town. All right, let's see if we can find him.
Cool. Do-do. Bam. Yum. So we're heading out. Yeah, $1 million. That's good.
Okay, so are we gonna track down Crow?
Might as well. I guess we should start with the dorms first. Maybe Sharon knows where he's gone.
Okie dokie.
Bum bum. Do-do-do. Okay. Hang on. No. Is Kevin Graham and all based there? And then Wazzy as well? Everyone's just waiting for the speech. I haven't seen Misty again. Yeah, I've got that. Hmm. Yeah, he's always standing for me on Gecko. See if anyone's upstairs. Nope. Okay, let's go to the radio station. I've only got a few places left before we go back to the dorms. You got any new? Bam, 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 bam. Okay, go down here. Speak to this dude, see if he's got any news. Okay. Do. This is the last I talked to this boy, and then that's us. Don't want him out. Okay, let's head in.
Oh, I wasn't expecting to see either of you back so early. Welcome home.
Hello again, Sharon?
We're back!
Oh, it seems all of your classes have been cancelled today.
Yep.
I heard from Lady Sarah that you would be remaining on the campus, though.
Well, that was the plan. Say, Crow hasn't been back here, has he?
Master Crow? Well, actually, he just returned a short while ago.
Oh, he did?
Indeed. However,
What?
I don't believe he stayed long. It seems he was here just long enough to go to his room, then he left again.
Sounds like we just missed him. Maybe he forgot something here and came back to pick it up?
I don't know. Should we check his room just in case?
Yeah, might as well while we're here.
Well, if you need anything, just let me know.
Okay. His room's cleared out.
Looks like he did go out then. Still, don't you think his room's awfully tidy? I mean, for Crow.
Yep.
Well, he was supposed to be moving out of here fairly soon. He must have been doing some cleaning. Anyway, it's almost noon. I guess we just have to head back to the classroom empty-handed for now.
Yep, it's almost time for Gramps' speech. Still, I wonder where Crow went.
Yeah. There's nowhere else around here I haven't checked, is there?
Okay. Checked everywhere, so head back to the school.
Oh, it's you.
Is that Patrick? Yeah.
Patrick, what are you doing here? I thought you would have gone back home.
Well, we don't have any classes today, so I was just resting in my room.
Okay.
Sure, I've been told to return home, repeatedly at this point. But as a member of the four great houses, what dignity would I have were I to turn tail and run home at a time like this?
Sure.
Don't underestimate me, Schwarzer.
Oh, wow.
Wouldn't dream of it. Is Class 1 planning on listening to the National Address too?
We are. Personally, I can't stand the man, but we are in the middle of a national crisis. Those of us who elected to remain at the Academy are having a radio set up to hear the broadcast together.
Okay.
Ah, right.
You've got some strange classmates, though. Especially that second year.
Huh?
I know Heimdall's not all that far from Trista, but I'm not sure why he'd bother going to hear the speech in person.
What?
What are you talking about?
That Crow fellow. I met him outside the station this morning.
Huh. Really?
Oh, he didn't tell you? When I inquired, he said he wanted to hear the Chancellor's speech in person.
Huh. I wouldn't have expected him to suddenly take an interest in politics. Well, at least we know where he went now.
Okay. Millions like
I haven't a clue what you're babbling on about. Anyway, it's almost noon now. Shouldn't you be running along? You'll miss the broadcast.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Let's get going, Milliam. Everyone else is waiting in the classroom.
Okay.
Okay.
Save. CM did 5 to 12. Okay.
The clock's about to strike noon in Heimdall, with the Chancellor set to take the stage for his national address. With the situation in Crossbell and the destruction of Gorelia Fortress still fresh in the national consciousness, the message he has today will undoubtedly shape the future of Erebonia and with it, our lives.
Okay.
Our reporter is joining us now, live from Dreikel's Plaza.
Sounds like he's about to start.
Oh, I hate this. I've got butterflies in my stomach.
This is Misty, coming to you live from Heimdall.
No, Misty.
Huh?
Why is Misty...
Oh, it's the host from Abentime.
At least that's a reassuring voice to hear at a time like this.
How? Emma? What's wrong?
The woman talking on the radio, she's... You all know her?
Yeah.
Who, Misty? Of course. She hosts the radio show Abentime every Sunday night at 9.
I've seen her out and about in Trista too. She always looks so fashionable. Though, considering Abentime is broadcast by Radio Trista, it makes sense that's where she'd be.
Huh?
Do you know her or something?
The Chancellor's standing at the podium, and it looks like he's about ready to begin. Let's hear what he has to say.
Citizens of Heimdall, fellow countrymen, Erebonians far and wide, I thank you for your attention.
Okay.
I am Gileath Osborne, your Chancellor and the acting representative of the Imperial Government.
Okay. What's up with the tanks?
We stand today in the face of an uncertain future. All of you, I'm sure, are aware of what has transpired in recent weeks. Crossbell, our erstwhile province,